Biosecurity simply means measures designed to prevent the entry and exit of animal diseases from one farm to another by either people, vehicle, wild animals, wild birds, or rodents. Under biosecurity, we have three main components. Number one is sanitation. Always make sure you clean poultry equipments like feeders and drinkers before you distribute them in your flock house, or even before they get in contact with your birds. Number two is isolation. As a farmer, you should inspect your farm daily, and in case you see sick chicken or sick animals, you should separate it and give it special treatment. And in case you have bought a new flock, you're not supposed to introduce them to the existing flock immediately. What you need to do is to separate them for a couple of days to observe them unless you have proved they are well vaccinated. Component number three is traffic control. Remember, poultry farm or animals farm is no-go zone, and therefore you're not supposed to accommodate all type of visitors because they might be a carrier of different diseases since they have been roaming from one farm to another, so they might spread disease easily if you're not putting that strict measures. The following are some of the basic biosecurity measures you should put into consideration to limit the spread of different diseases. Number one, you should fence your farm very well. Make sure you fence your farm and leave only one gate. Inside the gate, put disinfectant so that in case a vehicle or your product buyer visited you, they should dip their feet inside that disinfectant before stepping in your farm. Number two, disinfection and sanitation. As a farmer, you should make a proper schedule to sanitize and disinfect your farm at least twice per week to avoid the spread of different diseases. Number three, provide enough attires. When I talk about attires, these are gumboots, dust coat, aprons, or glove. It's good to have enough attires in your farm because veterinary or your product buyer might visit you and they should wear that attires before roaming around within your farm. Otherwise, they might spread diseases because they always move from one farm to another since the spread of diseases must be quite easily for them. Number four, inspect your flock daily and recognize diseases. As a farm manager, you should practice to inspect your birds daily, and in case you see a sick chicken, make sure you separate it and give it special treatment. Failure to separate it might spread diseases easily. Number five, make sure you have good ventilation and relatively dry litter. From my previous video about deep litter management, I told you it should be dry to avoid bacteria diseases like CRD, coccidiosis, among others. So make sure you have good ventilation and dry litter. Number six, avoid exchange of poultry equipment. We have poultry equipment like feeders, drinkers, egg trays, among others. When you keep on exchanging from farm to farm, you might distribute diseases. So make sure you purchase your own to avoid this problem. Number seven, always learn to vaccinate your bird because when you vaccinate them, they will have strong immune system since they will not get diseases easily. Last but not least, outside your poultry house, you should have a food bath. Inside your food bath, it should have disinfectant. And always make sure your farm workers are the only people who are permitted to enter inside your flock. That's all about biosecurity. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.